All right, protect yourself at all times. We are on it. Here we go. Ron Futrell with the Vegas Sportscast for this Friday the 13th. Okay, anybody worried about that? Friday the 13th? Shouldn't be. Come on now. Anyway, ton of stuff for you. Marc-Andre Fleury signs a new contract with the Vegas Golden Knights. Got to like that. We'll give you details on that. Also talk about the 51s in town, Las Vegas Aces in town, some changes with the Las Vegas Bowl and what's happening there, a new sponsor. And let's see, West Coast rivalry, the Battle of L.A. between the Clippers and the Lakers here in the NBA Summer League, and also in L.A. in Major League Baseball with the Dodgers and Angels. So, all of those things. Okay, let's start you off with, as the bells chime in the background, huh? Okay. Start you off with the big news today here in Las Vegas. New 3-year contract extension for Marc-Andre Fleury, the goalie for the Vegas Golden Knights, which gives him, it's going to be $7 million a year for 3 years on the extension. Now, he is signed through next season, so he has next season where he's making $5.5 million. That's an old contract that he had with the Pittsburgh Penguins. So what happened here is the Knights wanted to get him signed long-term and have him here so they didn't have to worry about that. Great move for both Fleury and for the Knights. He talks about how he wants to stay in Vegas, how excited he is to be a part of this city. And it's great news. So 4 more years at least for Fleury. He's 33 years old. So it's safe to say he's going to finish his career here. I'll go with that. Safe to say he will finish his career here in Las Vegas, and he wants to do that. And he's going to the Hall of Fame. So that's the best news the Knights could have was that news right there. Yeah, you can talk about whether Erik Karlsson's going to come here and what's going to happen with arbitration with William Karlsson and those issues. But Fleury, long-term, rock star. So way to go with the Knights to be able to make that happen. And it provides some stability for this franchise. And not that they've only been around 1 year. But my point is you've got some players here that are going to be here long-term now that you can sit there and say these are franchise players, which when we broke the story, I'd like to say at 8 News Now, when I did the first reported that Fleury was going to sign here, and that he was going to be here, that he was going to be chosen, that he was going to sign. He was going to be the goalie of the future for the Knights. When we first broke that story on 8 News Now, it was about now a little more than a year ago, June of last year, when that story was broken. That was exciting. So that was fun. And I said at that time that he has the potential to be a franchise player that fans will fall in love with. Those things have happened. Okay. And he says, so he said he's happy about it. His family's happy about it. He said, see you in September when things begin. So, wow, that's just some great news there. Okay, Las Vegas Aces, WNBA team. They've got a game on the road tonight, and then they play Sunday here against the Sparks. They're in last place in the Western Conference, but they've won 3 in a row. So they're on a little bit of a run right now. So they're playing very, very well. Playing some good basketball right now. They're only in last because the Western Conference, from top to bottom, is much tougher than the East. So that's the only reason that they're 9-12 overall. So winning 3 in a row is going to be a nice move. So we'll see what they can do. 51s in town. They've got their Albuquerque, a series right now played last night. Again tonight, Friday night, they'll be here against Albuquerque. More baseball stuff going on down in Southern California. Dodgers, Angels. Yeah, the Freeway Series now in Chavez Ravine in Dodger Stadium. Angels took 2 out of 3 in Anaheim last weekend, so now they switch and play in Dodger Stadium for the next 3 games. This Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 3 games there. A new sponsor for the Las Vegas Bowl, Mitsubishi. It was Royal Purple last year. Now it's the Mitsubishi Las Vegas Bowl. Tickets now on sale. You can go online, Las Vegas Bowl, to be able to find out what's going on and the latest and greatest there if you're interested in going to the Las Vegas Bowl in December. I know it's sort of early to think about college football and to think about the bowl games, but that's where that's at. NBA Summer League happening here. Went to see the Lakers play the Clippers last night. These are all the rookies, okay, the young guys coming up. And you got probably 25 of the NBA teams here, 24 of the NBA teams here in Vegas for this event. Great event. Cox Pavilion, Thomas and Mack Center. Lakers win again last night. And Josh Hart just looks great as a rookie. Number 5 out of Villanova. And he just takes over games. And he is a step above everybody else when you see him on the court. So Lakers win that game, cover the spread. By the way, they've been pretty good with that, if you're so inclined, on what they're doing. And so they will play in the championships rounds from here. And it finishes up on the 17th is when they have the championship game. I fully expect the Lakers to be in the championship here. And there was a good crowd there last night at the Thomas and Mack Center for that game. So, nothing quiet about this summer right now in Vegas. Right? Got a lot going on sports-wise with some of the signings, some of the things happening with the Knights. Again, congratulations to the Knights and to Marc-Andre Fleury and to Vegas for getting that done and having him here long-term. Great move for the organization. And that's you build off great goalkeeping. Okay, you cannot win. Here's shocking news for you. Here, I'm going to be real smart. You cannot win the Stanley Cup without great goalkeeping. Okay, you can talk about how many goals you can score, what you can do. You're not gonna be there if you don't have a great goalkeeper. The Knights have that certainly for years to come here in Las Vegas. So Marc-Andre Fleury here signed a new contract extension, a 3-year extension. We add that to the 1 year that he has existing on his previous contract. Ding, ding, ding. There you go. 4 more years at least for Marc-Andre Fleury in Vegas. So that's it. That's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Let folks know about what's going on here with the Vegas Sportscast. By the way, the Twitter account, Twitter purged a bunch of accounts. I think in some cases almost arbitrarily. And so this one, Twitter account, I'm going to have it back up and running within a week. But it's been temporarily suspended, again, without explanation. And there's nothing you can do. Okay, you can jump up and down, yell and scream and go, but spread the word. Let folks know about the Vegas Sportscast here. We do it as news warrants, and try to do it at least once a week. Things start cranking up in the fall. We'll try to do it every day. Simple and straight. All right, I'm Ron Futrell. That's the way I see it. Bye for now.